Hey everybody, I'm Jack Rita with Future Pastimes. I'm a board game designer and I like to design custom expansions for other games that I know and love and play. And one of my favorite games to play is The Others from Eric Lang. And it's a one versus many game with a modern setting where the one player is controlling one of the seven deadly sins and all of its minions and abominations. And the other players are the heroes of faith who are armed to the teeth, fighting it out and shooting them up in the last safe city. Not even a safe city, it's the last city that's not fully corrupted by the sins. And it's a lot of fun. It's a dice chucker, and each of the characters can pick up special items and weapons, and it's a lot of fun. I also happen to have a lot of Zombicide material. And Zombicide is a game that I like okay. It's not one of my favorites. I find that it gets a little repetitive pretty quickly. But I've got all these zombies and I've got all these tiles and stuff for that. So I wanted to find a way to combine the two games and make the most of it. So it's really The Others. It's using all of the combat systems and movement and everything for that. It's still one versus many. So one player is controlling all of the zombies, and the other players are still the heroes of faith. So, and I have created this board here for the zombies player, and it breaks down the basic different types of the zombies with their dice stats for the others, and some special abilities. So you've got your walkers and their runners, and they're basically the same, except the movement is different. So the runners, they move twice as far when they move. The fatties are a little bit stronger. They also have a special effect. So when they are killed in a space with one or more heroes, the zombie player makes a corruption check, and if they're successful, they may move a zombie from every adjacent space into that space and start a fight with any hero there, which is a similar effect to how the fatties work in Left 4 Dead. So I think that's kind of a fun connection there as well. And of course, you have the abominations. They're even tougher, and their special effect is they get to re-roll all blanks in a fight and keep the new results. So that works out pretty well. I like having the zombies and have a lot of zombies. Now, The Others uses this scenario things, what they call storyboards, that have the objectives and certain conditions and setup and end of round actions that you take on one side, and the back side will have a map that shows the configuration of how you're going to assemble your city tiles and where all of the figures are going to start on the maps. I haven't printed any of these out for the Zombicide version of it. I'm actually looking for somewhere where I can have them printed so that they're really nice rather than just me printing them out on cardstock. I may end up resorting to that, but again, because it's double-sided, sometimes it's tricky to line things up, and I just would rather have it done. So I haven't done any fancy printings. I have it all written down so that I can do the scenarios and crudely drawn maps. So nothing to share in that regard. But if I ever do upgrade it and make those things, I will share those files for people who are interested. But it is a lot of fun, and I'm looking to combine some of the deadly sins elements into it. So get some of those, the avatar, the controller, the abominations, and a mix of the zombies. And I may do that to replace corrupted citizens. I may mix the corrupted citizens in there as well, just to up the ante. Maybe give the heroes some extra goodies to offset that. But it should be a lot of fun. It is a fun game. I love The Others. I have combined it with other games that I also don't like as much, but have great minis and other components. So this is the Zombicide take on it. Let me know in the comments what you think of that idea. I haven't picked up a lot of the expansions to Zombicide because, again, the game was a little flat for me. So I know that there are other types of zombies, and I may eventually try to pick some of those up just to incorporate into this one. But yeah, if you've got some ideas on the slimy ones or the crawly ones, that might be fun to explore. And if you have some of those miniatures, certainly talk to me. Maybe we can make a trade or something like that. That's it for this one. A quick one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.